Leo. There it is.
Yes. Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
The window's closed.
A baby blanket? Ollie. She noticed.
Dear
How was her
Allison
son?
and Ollie, we write stories to understand and be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why.
Yep. She wanted to forget all.
Allie, did
But
we
then
do the right thing opening this?
Then she
We
lived in
did.
the same house. Yes,
Better we know what happened, even if it's hard.
I'm glad they did.
There's one more thing we need to see.
I think their
sure?
mum would be glad.
Yes.
Would be proud of them.
Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this. You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
I think I have.
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Don't know why we're running down. I thought this would be a slow walking time.
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Almost. Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be.
Oh.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. That's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
Yeah.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
I'm definitely feeling like I'm getting to the end of the game.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Come straight out and say it, why don't you?
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially. But I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
I can't see that one. He wasn't there when she drowned, so how could he have let her drown? Unless it's metaphorically.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
Oh, we have to say both.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Hey, you hearing me?
Yep, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
He's not even the least bit sorry for what he did.
Fair enough.
He could have seriously hurt you.
Yep.
He's just a fucking coward.
You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the
It's
fact
just
that you didn't
repeating
even
the same
stop to
thing.
help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
He wasn't there when she drowned, so I can't see how that could be anything.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want. As long as none of this gets out.
That's
Excuse
all
me?
he cares about, isn't it?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything. Oh, Lord.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice.
Of course you had
I
a
know it
choice.
shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman. And she'd been so many places and done so many things. The way I always thought I would have. I got caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows. Marianne's dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
No, that would be it.
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
And how would he know? Unless he was there watching.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Oh, yes, that's right. He was there. I forgot they saw him in the forest. Little does he know, Allison has told the cop now.
Why did they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? This is his fault. This is his fault.
So I could have done you let her drown. I completely forgot he was there.
Hunter. I'm not gonna hurt you.
The kids remembered it different. The kids remembered it that the gun was pointed at Tyler the whole time. But what he remembered was the gun was actually down.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say?
He knows. I've
And
told
Michael?
him.
Well, the whole town might turn on you.
I reckon Michael would accept it and...
Don't touch her.
Oh, he knows now, I guess.
You know I'm right.
Just
Oh no,
get out of
I
here,
thought it was
Tom.
Michael for a second.
Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come back! Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? I've been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore.
Yeah. From what he remembered, that wasn't the case. And she couldn't tell. She couldn't see. She was only responding to Tyler's yelling out for help. Was that gun pointed like that?
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
She could have said, "I'm not going to kill you." And you just didn't hear that.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words. With the same gun, on the same pier. The thing you said to Eddie the other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it, okay?
Oh.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Oh.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I don't have a choice.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Ah.
I'm going to kill you!
That's Tom's version. And
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
she's been battling that
I'm not gonna hurt you.
she'd killed her mum for no reason, basically.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
So I think she truly believes this one. But
I'm not gonna hurt you.
I don't want her death to be for nothing. I don't want her death to be all a mistake.
Hurt you.
As bad as I want this one and that they were defending themselves,
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to
I
kill
feel
you.
like this would be the better one for them to remember, because
I'm going to kill
instead
you.
of thinking I've killed someone that wasn't going to hurt
I'm going
anyone,
to kill you.
that was no threat,
I'm going to kill you.
this one is, it was in
going to
self-defense.
kill
It
you.
was unavoidable, had to be done. So I'm doing this one.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. No, don't do this. Mom, no. Allison, this isn't what.
Tom was lying. Marianne couldn't face being separated from her kids again.
Yeah.
And the only way to make sure that never happened was for all of us to go together.
That's what I was thinking about
I know it
halfway
in my
through chapter 2.
I saved you. I saved us.
I know. You did the right thing.
She's come to the conclusion
You wanna
that
go
I
back
came
inside?
to when I found out about the cop telling Marianne about the child services coming. She couldn't stand being separated from the kids again, so, well, from the kids, so she would have rather ended it for all three of them than be separated from them.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad? Cheers, I guess.
I can't believe Tom thought we'd buy that story. And that I almost did.
Yeah, I still can't believe he and Marianne. What the hell did she see in him?
She was probably just really, really lonely after she lost Leo.
I could never get that lonely.
Listen, with everything that's been going on, it got me thinking about our voice. Like, that maybe we should stop using it.
What?
I just don't trust it, and I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions.
Some of the things that
You
she's
and
seen,
Marianne and Eddie,
Visions.
knowing
like
they
our
weren't true,
memories?
but from
Yeah,
the
but-
voice,
different. It
I
was all my worst thoughts brought to life.
can see
You were
what
in my
where she's
bedroom
coming
saying
from.
I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the moon hag. But she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do
the
you
day
think?
he would emerge.
Brothers and
To
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
I think that was the best option at the end there. I am interested to see the end, whether I watch playthroughs and watch other people's decisions to get the other stories and see what else could happen, or I play through it again at another time. He's cut his hair. I've never liked that haircut though.
One last look. I'm good to go.
So it took him 6 months to sell the house, I guess. Or have they sold it yet?
Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yep, gonna leave 'em at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
I'm interested.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Oh.
Yes, I saw your message right before Derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, think I should swing by the store for one final fuck off?
See you never, Vecchies.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there. Okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy.
No,
I'm
you
gonna
can't have
need
that.
like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next month.
I know, right? This cannot stand.
How are you?
Gotta have more space
Actually,
for junk food.
Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.